everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Setting on the dive. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Out
of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Gun.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. His first throw is an interception. Rasul Douglas picks it off.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get it. Go straight the Eagles. Hurt. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
On the
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, third and long. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
On 2, ready?
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get this to the 20. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Another carry for it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Kenner gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. Field goal unit coming on. Looks like the Bengals will settle for 3. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He's got London left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's his running back. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Hold the ready.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Sanders now. defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They'll go. It's Sanders. And downfield, and he finds London. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Drake London with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Browns take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Big.
Burrow from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one's the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. He's going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Kill nigga. Oh.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
What Eddie? Plays hot. Hot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to get the QB up somehow, somewhat.
Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. That's taken on the 7. return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
To throw now is Sanders. To the sideline, it's secured by London. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Got it. Ready. Back.
To the air, Sanders finds him over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Browns 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down. Cleveland.
Sanders going to look to throw. Forced out to his right. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Well, that's now 2
what the fuck?
picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
12.
Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
11. And here we go. 180.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
Okay, break.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Stretch the eagle. Go.
Dive play straight ahead. This is ahead for about 5. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Rolling from the gun here. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On first down, here's Sanders. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Back to the air here on second, Sanders. Makes the grab and bounds left side. He nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
To the air on first down, Sanders. That one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, ready.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go now. 7.
Throwing again here, Sanders. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down goal at the 5-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Nice, go.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals nothing.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
She said both racing them to the locker room or not.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I wasn't even fed it says.
Just on a sailboat with a motor in it.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he could separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things.
Here we go.
Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. This one is up and good. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game.
Bengals 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They give it to him again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Back to the well again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Go, Rick. Let go.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side. Caught by Cannon. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns foot racing them to the halftime locker room. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
28. Bengals 7.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
Edward Raymond Charles Lewis.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 2.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get set.
Now Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward detour to their own 45. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 11,
Big League with the fanny pack would be so pissed at his cousin Glenn Allen.
Taking a shot deep here. It is caught at the 20. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Complete to number 87. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as their team. And away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down from the 42.
11 M. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Kahat. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. Kahat.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Time to lean out. The mac and cheese getting toasted.
That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Gun. Kahat. Big 13. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Back to work after throwing the pick. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1, ready?
New set of downs from the 37.
Let's get set. Kahat.
Burrow on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I don't not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
One, ready?
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, 180. Place up. 11.
Burrow to the air now. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard mark.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hot.
It's a design boot. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Gun. Hot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. Tackle made right around the 26. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's under just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's get set. 11, Mike. Big 13. Big 13.
Burrow setting the throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that means 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Side. 180. 12. 12. Side.
Throw here, 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go. Side.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hold the stick.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right up the gut. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Browns.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Brown's ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
On the jump.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll air it out on third. It's a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate. You really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their... receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready, ready.
Motioning the tight end now.
Ready, go.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. The Browns are lined up to punt, and he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fields this at the 19. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Ready? 11. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
On second and 10 now, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him.
On one, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
To the air on third and long. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down, looking for options. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Sneak here, Sanders. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Street. Hey, crash. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready up.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Go street. Check. Hurt.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hurt.
Tight end in motion left.
Rig alert.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Takes away from 1. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Street.
They send the tight end in motion.
Hey, smash. No, street. Hurt. Check, smash. Check, smash. Check. Rig alert.
First down, and they go right back to it. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Come on. Hey. 19 Tiger. Set up. Street.
Another carry for it. Has the first down for the Browns, and that should be enough to clinch them this victory.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So the Browns will take this win home with them.